Are you a fan of games like Sons of the Forest and Green Hell? Would you like a game where you could combine the difficult elements of Green Hell, such as the sanity and the diseases, with the building and the beauty elements of Sons of the Forest, and then slap that all together in somewhere that's really cold with wolves and bears and all of that good stuff? Then you'll get Winter Survival. If this sounds like a game for you, make sure you subscribe to the channel and drop a like on the video. Winter Survival currently has a demo available for Steam's Next Fest, which is running now, and it doesn't look like they'll be taking it down, which is good news, because you can try the game out completely for free. It is a fully fledged demo, there's no cut-offs or anything like that. You can get in and play it, and go over many things as much as you want, which is great. I've had a load of fun in the demo, the building is loads of fun, the actual combat with the animals is really difficult, and I like that. But it is developed and published by Drago Entertainment, and it fully releases on the 28th of February 2024. It will be releasing as an early access title, so that does mean there are going to be a few issues here and there, potentially. I haven't had too many issues with the demo at all, other than the combat being really difficult with wolves especially, but it seems like they've lowered that tone a little bit and made the wolves a little bit easier to manage, which that all depends on the game mode that you're playing. You can swap that difficulty right the way up, and then the wolves will be pretty beastie again. But the game is really fun, it's really enjoyable, and it has that nice complexity of survival. It's not overly boring, and you've got, here's a couple of mechanics, eat, drink, and sleep, and that is all you need to do. There are lots of things that you need to worry about in Winter Survival. And the game actually has 3 separate modes, so there are many ways that you can play. You can play it in the story mode, where you will learn about yourself and the people long gone whilst you struggle to survive, to find your friends and finally get back home. There is another one called Cold Wave, which will see you risking your life in an ultimate survival experience, where you brave the elements of an ever-changing weather and see how far you go before the wilderness claims you. So I'm assuming that is pretty much a hardcore difficulty. And then there's the Endless mode, which has you taking advantage of more of the resources and a lot more crafting options that you have as you try to conquer and survive and thrive in this frozen wasteland. Now, this is a single-player, story-driven survival game, but as mentioned, there are many elements to it, which will allow you to play as long as you can, and it's not just the storyline, similar to Green Hell and Sons of the Forest. But when it comes to the storyline, you are meant to be going on a nice winter hike through Mount Washington State Park with friends, but it turns into a dire situation, and you're left alone to fight for your survival. With only marginal supplies, you must fight off the cold, thirst, hunger, and wildlife alongside your own state of mind, whilst finding your way to an abandoned ranger station in the hopes of being able to call for help. Now, as you are surviving this area, there are remnants of people and tribes that have come through here and made camp and survived in their own ways, which is really helpful because you'll find various resources that you'll need to progress through the game and to help your overall survival. You'll find various items that will help you provide better meals for yourself and better rest. Alongside that, you'll be surviving the animals of the wilderness, such as bears and wolves. You will also need to use these to your advantage, and you'll need to craft many different ways to actually hunt animals. The hunting system is very detailed, and it is a big part of how you will gain sustenance. I do like the way that hunting is done in this game. There's a very big emphasis on it. It's like Far Cry Primal in a way, but with a much more serious tone. And really enjoying it so far, especially going out and trying to hunt down, well, anything and anything that you can to eat, and throwing rocks at bunnies just to take the meat from the little bunny, which is quite fun. Now, the spear thing, which is in all the trailers, very cool. I haven't managed to pull it off yet, but it's really cool, and I'm trying my hardest to actually get one. It does seem like there's a little bit of a bug, or the team said it was really difficult to do, and you can see it in the background now, but it looks really cool, and I want to try that on a bear too. I don't know if I'll be able to do that, but yeah, I mean, why not? A man that faces a bear with a stick, you've got to try it. And then they also have a fully fledged sanity system. Now, the sanity system is really interesting, and they released a lot of details on this just a few days before recording this video on the 6th of February. Now, the sanity system is similar to Green Hell's sanity system, but on a whole new level. This sanity system will see you hallucinating. It will see all sorts of strange things going on around you. Now, this sanity system is really detailed, and there are various parts of your brain that actually get hit with the sanity system, and they come with a set of negative symptoms. You can choose from them, or you will have random parts of your adaptation tree that will be burnt out temporarily. Now, the adaptation tree is sort of like a skill tree that you use. Very cool. And there is situations where your health may be lowered till you've completed certain challenges. Very interesting. Very, very tough. Now, certain ones will come in giving you certain tasks, or they will actually come with certain negative effects, such as crafting may require more items. When it comes to tasks, you may need to kill 2 certain animals, or need to walk a certain amount of steps. And then the symptoms in that, they come with some really, really weird symptoms. I don't quite get the symptoms, but they're interesting enough. You can have something phobia. Yeah, I don't know, you're scared of graves. In a nutshell, you are scared of graves, and your stamina will run right the way down, which, yeah, very, very strange, but there are a lot of graves and cemeteries dotted around, which, quite cool, and very creepy. Then there is another one which will see you having a delusion, so you can see various animals that may actually come and attack you, but they might not be real, they might be fake, you don't know. Now, you also have the delusional predator debuff, which, yeah, there's lots of scary wolves anyway, but these ones are fake, so they're not that bad, but they can still give you a fright. Then you also have the delusional prey, which will see various animals that you are hunting out and about, and then you end up wasting your spears or your rocks on there, which is, you're going to need a lot of things, and you're going to want to keep stock of everything in this game, because it is quite brutal. Now, there are many other things that will come along with this sanity system. Very, very excited for this game to go into full release. I am really enjoying it so far. I haven't really done much building. I've just done a lot of running around like a dick. I would like to get a little bit more building done just to see how those aspects sort of pan out and what we can do with the building systems. The building systems do look very, very interesting, and they're not overly detailed, but it seems like you can do quite a bit with them and make some pretty awesome stuff. Now, I would like to apologise for the lack of footage in this video. I did try and grab as much footage as I could, but for some reason, whenever I was recording, if I went into my inventory or did anything whilst recording, the game would crash. Now, that is just the demo, so hopefully that is something that will be addressed and fixed before the release on the 28th of February. I do hope so, because this game is really interesting. I really enjoyed playing through the demo. I played for about an hour and a half, and had loads of fun doing so. It really is a tough survival game and gives me that green hell vibe, especially with that sanity system that I've just gone over. Really is an interesting game, and I can't wait to see what it looks like when it launches on the 28th of February. So what do you think of Winter Survival? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm really excited for this one. Can't wait for it to launch. For now though, I've been Wired. You guys have been awesome. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.